Good morning, Crooked River.
Good morning, everyone. You guys, I have Mrs. Jonas with me today.
Hello.
Mr. Smith is honestly so sad that he's not here to film announcements.
He is sad.
And I thought,
he loves this.
I know, Mrs. Jonas doesn't have a joke, so it's kind of a Mr. Smith thing.
I'm not funny.
I know. We just decided we're going to let that be a Mr. Smith thing. So next time you see him, tell him, I can't wait to hear your joke. All right. We have lots to talk about. Are you ready?
I'm so excited.
Okay.
What else do we have to talk about?
Well, we have more Mustang Miler marathon completers, which is super
nice.
awesome.
That's awesome.
I know. So could you read who they are?
Oh, you know why again? Why she's having me read this?
I don't have my glasses.
It's
on.
tiny print.
Yep.
But I'm getting worse too. All right. Oh my goodness sakes alive. Tucker. Hefner from Mrs. Pierce.
Mr. Pierce.
Oh my gosh, I can't even read. Xander from Mrs. Gonzalez.
Yep.
Sadie from Mrs. Weist.
Yeah.
Kingston from Mrs. Weist. Wyatt from Mrs. Hall. Evie from Mrs. Hall. Aubriana from Mrs. Hall. And Ella from Mrs. Hayes.
Nice job, guys. Very good. Hey, let's give them the roller coaster. Are you ready?
Roller coaster.
Okay. Roller coaster, out the clap. Here we go. Ready? We go. Woo! Woo! Yeah. So, speaking of avid claps, Mr. Jonas loves this stuff.
I love avid claps. Nothing gives me more joy in life than an avid clap.
We're just gonna review them every week now because I think that we've learned enough for this year. So we're gonna review them. Okay. So let's make her try it one more time. Are you ready? Everybody, let's do it with Miss Jonas for our marathon winners. Here we go. Woo! Woo! Nice job.
Do we have to do that afterwards? I missed that part.
That's a Bonner original.
Ah.
But you certainly can if you want.
Should we put you down here for...
Yeah, that's the
avid
Bonner
clap?
avid clap right there. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. All right, perfect. What else? Okay, we have some stuff to talk about.
Okay.
Like baseballs and baseball bats.
Okay.
It is baseball season. So, here's the rule. You can bring a wiffle bat, like a plastic wiffle bat, and a wiffle ball. Am I saying that right? Wiffle? Wiffle ball?
Waffle?
No, I don't think it's waffle. I don't think it's waffle.
A waffle bat?
Waffle? I think it's wiffle.
I think it's waffle.
Okay, so plastic wiffle ball bat and wiffle ball balls. But you cannot bring a hard baseball, okay?
What if they want to bring waffles to recess to share with me?
Then you can. If you want to share waffles with Mrs. Jonas.
Yes, first and fifth grade. That's what I have recess with. Bring the waffles.
Okay. Aluminum bats, like real or wooden real baseball bats, are a no-go at school. Some of you are bringing them because you have practice right after school. That's fine. Make a deal with your teacher of where you can keep it, but they do not go outside. Baseball mitts, fine, but you're playing catch with a wiffle ball, okay? We've just had too many kids hurt with...
Maybe Mr. Bailey will take my recess duty because Mr. Bailey is a big baseball guy.
You could ask him. I don't think he'll say yes, but you could ask him. All right, next thing to talk about. We have those really nice wooden ball tubs now. Have you seen those? Oh, yes,
they're beautiful.
Yeah, that actually Mr. Stefanik, who was here last year, his dad built those for us.
Oh, that's so fun.
I know, Gary Stefanik, he's the nicest man. He's such a nice man. And I know that some people are leaving those outside, and that's okay, but on the last day of the week, would you please bring those inside and make sure that all the balls are brought in for over the weekend? So like today you're watching this, it's a Wednesday, you don't have school tomorrow, so make sure those ball tubs are brought in and not left out over the weekends. Ooh, running on the blacktop.
Oh man, this causes a big issue.
Yeah, you had a situation this week, huh?
A collision with
Yeah.
the scrapes and it's bad.
Yeah, we had a little girl that got pretty hurt because of running on the blacktop. So when we blow the whistle to line up, yes, we want you to get to line, but we don't want you running on the blacktop. We don't want you sprinting on the blacktop. What happened this week was somebody who was way smaller than somebody else got shoved, and I mean, she fell and got pretty bad hurt. So really good reminder to everybody.
Walk, walk, walk.
Walk, don't push, don't shove. Just know what's going on around you, okay? Really important.
Pretend like you're me. I don't run anywhere. Don't be Mrs. Bonner. She likes to run.
I do like to run.
I'm a walker.
And I'm really competitive, so when that whistle blows, I would be the one that would want to sprint a line and beat everyone else.
Pretend you're me. Walk.
Yeah. Be like Mrs. Jonas.
If I'm running, there's something's wrong. Walk.
Okay, Mrs. Jonas The noise in the cafeteria.
Ugh.
Have you noticed it has gotten so much higher?
It's been pretty loud.
Wow. So I've been trying to like flip the lights 3 times to indicate that we all need to lower our volume. I don't want to do that anymore. What I decided is I'm just going to turn the lights off. If the lights go off in the cafeteria, it means it's too loud. I will turn them back on when the noise level is where I want it. Okay? So if you're in the cafeteria and the lights go off, don't think it's any sort of an emergency. That is your indicator that everybody's being too loud.
Time to quiet it down.
Turn, yeah. And remember, conversation is with the people next to you. It's not turning around and talking to people behind you. It's not yelling across the table. You're only in that cafeteria for 20 minutes, and then you get recess and you can talk to whoever you want to. So all of us need to try a little bit harder to turn the volume down. Okay? All right. Let's do some fun drawings.
Oh my gosh, can't wait. What's this for?
Here's the thing. This is for staff coffee.
Oh.
I've been begging Mr. Smith to draw my name, and he has not. Mrs. Jonas, would you please draw my name?
Let's see if I can follow directions.
Come on,
Mr.
please.
Smith
Everybody
can.
cross your fingers.
How many am I drawing?
5.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Cross them. Cross them.
Number 1. Mrs. Zacharias, who has a new last name now. So I don't know what her new last name is.
I know this. Lockenmeyer. Mrs.
Lockenmeyer.
Lockenmeyer.
All right.
Yep.
Speaking of baseball, Mr. Bailey.
Mr. Steele Bailey. Very cool. Okay. Who else?
Oh. Our very own recording artist behind the camera, Mrs. Mice.
Ah, Mrs. Mice. Just trying not to jump up and down and make you guys feel seasick. Okay.
Okay.
Who else?
Mrs. Hayes.
Mrs. Hayes.
Woo!
Very good.
All right, let's see if I can get Mrs. Bonner this time.
Cross them, guys. Cross them. Cross them.
Mrs. Pascuzzi.
Aw. That's okay. I really like her too. So, Mrs. Pascuzzi. Nice job. Okay, so those 5 teachers are going to get coffee. Okay, Mustang memos. Let's draw 5 Mustang memos, shall we?
Yes.
Yes, we shall.
Can't wait.
No, you can't
What
wait.
if I decide to draw 6? Is that more fun?
Well, then, draw 6. Fun one.
All right.
Oh, this is Hadley from Mrs. P. This is Gavin from Mrs. P. This is Mia from Mrs. Fisher. This is Cody from Barnhart. I love how she writes her name. So funny. All right, then we have Bill from Barnhart. Come on down. All right, last one for realsies.
Oh.
And then we have, Clarice from Mrs. Hinkle. Very good. No, stop. That's it.
I think we should make them all. Everyone's a winner.
Everyone's a winner. Okay, check out this one. This one's fun. You know why I picked it? Because there's a fanny pack.
Oh my gosh. A
Fanny pack
and a
Friday.
Pokemon.
So next week, whoever gets this gets to wear their fanny pack on Friday. Don't forget, fanny pack Friday. And remind your teachers. They love wearing their fanny packs. So don't let them forget.
I can't do it. I can't wear a fanny pack.
Come on, sister, draw one.
All right, this is the one right here.
Who can it be now? Aw, from Mrs. P's class for being respectful in the classroom. Gavin! Whoop, whoop.
Whoosh.
I know,
And then
good
Mrs.
job.
Bonner.
Spotter. Okay. All right, so fun. So it's not Friday, it's Wednesday, so nobody should be wearing their hats. So we don't have to tell them to take their hats off. But we do have to tell them to stand.
Stand up, please.
Right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Awesome. It's a little bit strange that you're watching announcements on a Wednesday, but that's because you don't have school Thursday or Friday for conferences. We want every single family to come to conferences. We want you to come to your conference because it's information about your learning, and we're talking about how we can make the most out of the last few weeks of school to get you where you need to be.
Awesome.
So, come to conferences.
See you at conferences.
See you then. Bye.
Bye.